command. For those of you who are just joining us, then welcome to this deadline versus PrT game. And if you haven't been around for a while, they have clicked by the way, then this map has also had some changes over the years. As you can see in the midfield area, there's a hole in here. But we are starting now, again live, and the first blood goes out to Kenai. And we'll watch Dusik being a defender here on the left-hand side, inside the base, killing down Apocalypse. And already doing a good job on defense on the left. I believe that Serenity might be the other one, but we'll find out shortly. Matt of course, defending on the left-hand side. Nothing changed over the years. Even 10 years ago, I think this guy was defending. Actually, Edu is actually a defender for deadline on the right-hand side, so Serenity is attacking. But I'm watching Morpheus right now on the left-hand side as he approaches the red base. We had the first flag touch in the meanwhile. It was Divino to touch it, but the blue flag is now taken by Serenity on the left-hand side. Will be killed down by that same Divino guy, and flag was returned. Kenai now with an attempt on the right-hand side through that mid-low, and gonna be shot. Couple of attempts coming in, and yeah, we are probably going to see lots of grabs, lots of things happening here. One thing I forgot to enable is the overlay, which I'm going to do in just a second. So PrT are playing blue, so I'm sorry about that. So we should be all good in here. So there you go, the overlay as well. So now you can see the statistics and everything on the left-hand side as well, and that should provide you a better overview of what's going on. Red flag touched again, but returned immediately by Serenity. They're all having those, shorter nicknames, but it's pretty easy to make up or make out what they actually mean. Watching Kenai right now on the left-hand side, trying to get into the base, failing, spawning on that new place actually on the map where you can see the corner has been modified in this place on the right-hand side. So that, there's less spawn killing. This was a wise move, I believe. Still watching Serenity right now, playing a bit more defensively, but yeah, kills down Spect with a double kill, goes into the red base on the right-hand side after killing Dusik. Enters that base, Dusik is once again here, he dies, and Edu is the one to shoot down Kenai. Apocalypse then is the second defender for... or not, Apocalypse I think, but let's see what's Apocalypse doing. I think he's actually attacking. Our defender today for PrT could be Divno, I think. Yeah, I think I said Divno and Teta are defending together. But Apocalypse is on the right-hand side, having a fight here with Dusik. Loses that one, and will be also pretty much spawn killed there. Morpheus now inside the red base. Was trying to approach the flag stand, didn't make it so far. Currently the highest accuracy you can see on the left-hand side with an incredible 51% belongs to Spect. Actually even 52% right now. Kenai is with the red flag on the right-hand side, going through the outer. Kills Sedino himself, has one more guy in front of him, but this is a very good run so far. Managed to lose the flag though. Kenai making sure the base is clear before going back to offense. Spect now with an attempt on the left-hand side, but too many blues on his way. Flag will be dropped there in the inner and will be returned. Watching a defender here, Divino gets shot. Somebody is inside the blue base now. The other defender, Mateta, cleared it out. Edu now on my screen. Going back into the base just to make sure everything is looking secure over there. He's defending, providing some decent defense there together with Dusik, but Serenity is the flag carrier on the right-hand side, has one cover with him. Flag is dropped there on the right-hand side and might be picked up any second. Was returned though by Divno. The other guy approaching the flag was with the back towards it. Apocalypse is now with the flag on the right-hand side. Two covers with him. Nice run so far. Picked up by Morpheus. Continues the run. Now this is the best run so far by PrT. Approaching the base on the right-hand side or left-hand side from the base. And there you go. 1-0. PrT takes the lead. This is the map choice, by the way, of deadline. So PrT are the ones to actually go in front. But this 1-0 doesn't mean anything just yet. Nice run though. It went pretty quickly. Decent cover provided as well. And it wasn't a solo run either, it was picked up actually by Morpheus after someone else started the run there. Now Morpheus is making sure the base is clear. Both flags are taken now. It's Apocalypse on the right hand side with the flag. The other flag got returned. Apocalypse manages to run pretty far there, but gets shot by Sedino in his face. And the flag is returned back. Apocalypse once again on the flag stand with that flag. He makes a double kill there on Dusik on the left hand side. Kills down Serenity himself as well. Gets a boost in the back. Approaches his own side of the map. And this could be a second capture there for PrT. Another double kill there by Apocalypse. Hits a killing spree as well. And a 2-0 lead there by PrT already. Going well. And Apocalypse is still alive. He's still on a spree. Another kill there on Eduard. Another grab there by Apocalypse. Has a fight here with Dusik and will be losing that one. Flag got returned. Let's find someone else to follow. Sedino is now on my screen. Attacking through the left hand side. There he kills Morpheus. Blue flag is taken. It is Spect with that flag on the left hand side with his incredible aim. He kills down Diviner on the left hand side now. Across the map on the left. And will be dropping that flag there. The other one is picked up by Serenity on the other side. And will be returned as well. Now the red flag is taken by Morpheus. This flag is returned. And both flags are back on their stands. Let's find another attacker. Not Apocalypse. We've already watched him for a while. But Spect is the one I'm interested of with his incredible aim. Currently the highest accuracy belongs to Serenity. Dusik does solid work in defense. Return the flag, but then again, you can see that Porto are in the lead with 2-0. Still a lot of time though on the clock, 13 minutes. Everything can happen on command. Last summer, I believe, there was a game between IFS and some other team where the scores went to like 17-3 or something. So yeah. Big scores are very much possible on command. They have always been. I mean, throughout the years when command was being played, if there is a little gap in communication in team play, then the scores can become really diverse, and people can, or teams can cap a lot of flags. Currently 2-0, and this is actually good that there are not too many flags. This or have been capped so far. This actually shows that teams are both in the right division. They are sort of equal on the skill level, but somebody has to win. Red flag is taken by Apocalypse on the right hand side. Good run there so far across the map, over the half, reaching his own side. Has Wakawa waiting for him there. Flag is dropped and will be returned there by Sedino. Divino didn't provide good enough cover. Now red flag is taken. It is Sedino trying to go with it somewhere, but doesn't manage to. Gonna show you some stats as well for a while. So currently maximum grabs belong to Apocalypse with 7, and he's the one to cap as well for PrT. The other cap was made by Morpheus. And then we have some other people grabbing as well. Currently on the deadline side, Sedino and Spec both have 4 grabs and Serenity with 3. While on PrT's side, Kenai has just 1 grab so far, which isn't the best stat in CTF. But it does look like Kenai is trying at least to run towards the flag stand, but wasn't successful so far. 9 minutes played and only 1 grab so far for Kenai. On the left hand side, I'm watching that guy. He's approaching the flag stand now. He's gonna have his second grab any second now, but he won't go far with that flag. Apocalypse on the right hand side. Will be shot there, Kenai with the flag. The left hand side kills Edu on his way. Has one cover with him across the map there. The other flag is taken as well. It is Sedino there on different sides of the map. Kenai drops his flag. Red flag is dropped somewhere there and returned by Edu. deadLine is gonna make a cap here. As Sedino approached the flag stand there, and 2-1. These guys are not giving up. That's great. Good run there in parallel, but this is also another skill that teams need to have to be able to control both flags. their own and also the opponents. And this time round deadline were more successful in that. Gonna find an attacker to follow. Edo is defending on the right hand side. Apocalypse is here approaching with the flag stand, grabbing it on the right hand side with it. Has one cover waiting for him there across the map on the right hand side. The other flag is taken as well. It is Serenity also killing down Divno on his way and reaching his own side of the map. We have a proper cross still now. Apocalypse is back on the flag stand. The other flag carrier is Serenity back on the flag stand as well, right behind that pillar. And if you know that this map has been changed lately, there has been a flag carrier change as well on the deadline side. Spect is the new flag carrier. Weird way to change the flag though. He didn't feign death, but he instead suicided over there. Anyway, the Spec is the flag carrier. And Serenity is likely the one who's going to try and return the flag, but the Apocalypse drops his flag. The other flag is in the hands of Spect. I can't currently find the red flag. It is still dropped somewhere in the base. Apocalypse is the new flag carrier for PrT. And the flag got returned there by Morpheus, and Apocalypse caps it. Unfortunately, I didn't see that moment. The 3-1, PrT are back in a solid lead with 2 captures ahead of deadline. Watching Spect right now on the left side. Kills Morpheus on his way together with another guy from his team. Kills down Morpheus once again. He's waiting for his teammate to grab the flag and still DMing there in the midfield himself, trying to keep the defenders away. Sadino is the one with the flag. I think Morpheus is back there with him. Drops it though. And the flag is returned. Morpheus and Sadino, they're on different teams. What am I saying? I'm drunk, I think, or something. Never mind that. But Serenity is on the left-hand side, going into the base. Kills Morpheus in his way on the flag stand, grabs that flag, has Spect in the cover. On the right side, one more guy in the cover as well. They're all 3 there. Flag is just dropped there, picked up by Dusik. Picked up by Spect there on the right-hand side still, and dropping that one. Flag's returned. 3-1. Porto still in a solid lead. Dusik going back to defense now, as he was temporarily helping his attackers in there. Apocalypse is with the red flag still inside that base. Kills Edu on the right-hand side now. Not gonna wait or confuse the opponent. He has one guy waiting for him there. Flag is dropped and returned by Serenity. I think Dusik now switched to offense. So our deadline playing a 4-man offense tactic now. We'll find out in a second. Or maybe they have switched defenders. Who knows that? But Morpheus is now with the flag. Doesn't go far with it. I'm gonna find the Dusik once again, just to make sure. Yeah, Dusik is now in attack. He's gonna try to bring this flag home, because deadline doesn't have much to lose. Dusik for a second going to check back into the base, kills down Apocalypse. Is he going to go back to offense now or not? Clearing out the base. Not sure about that, but the blue flag is in the hands of Sadina on the left hand side, drops it though. And both flags are now back on their stands. Serenity on my screen through the midfield area. Quickly trying to approach the side of the blue side of the map. Some back shooting happened hit there by Kenai, I do believe. Looks like Kenai is playing a bit more defensively, but Serenity with the double kill, approaching the flag stand, grabbing that flag there. Hit a killing spree, was shot by Morpheus in the face though. Really interested to see what Kenai is doing, because for a while it did seem that Kenai was playing more defensively. Both flags are taken now. Blue flag in the hands of Spect, but he didn't go far with that one. Kenai is with the flag there on the right hand side with it. Won't go far. Once again, some stats for you. 12 grabs so far by Apocalypse, showing some proper CTF in there. And Morpheus and Kenai both having 4 on the PrT side. The other side, all 3 attackers, Serenity, Sadino and Spect, have got 6 grabs so far. Apocalypse with another one on the left hand side now with that flag just alone there. He was shot in the back by Spect as he failed to check his own back, but Serenity on the right hand side has 2 covers with him, dropping that flag, picked up by Dusik, who came to push from defense, approaching his own base on the right hand side, goes into that base and onto the flag stand. Deadline do not give up. It's 3-2 and Dusik continues to attack, because, you know, holding this score isn't good enough for deadline. even a draw is actually useless for the teams, because essentially it's a time waste. Because if you play a draw, you get no points, you get nothing for it. The only thing that helps there is if you win the second map, then you're the winner. Watching Dusik on the left hand side. He did see Serenity in there. He's gonna wait in the midfield area. This is a good tactic there, where one guy waits outside, kind of DMs, and, you know, prevents the opponents from going back into the base, while their teammate grabs the flag. So this is the tactical play there. And I suppose this is what differentiates Division 1 from Division 4, where my team in Division 4 would never do that. Morpheus is on my screen right now. But he is just helping there in defense a bit. The double kill goes back into the base. There's still Dusik inside that base. He's gonna grab that flag on the left-hand side. A lot of blue is in his way, but he has good aim. He kills down Morpheus himself. Cover seals the middle as well, and he goes into the base on the right-hand side. Red flag is back on the stand, and this is going to be an equalizer, 3-3. And Dusik is the man here. 2 captures there by Dusik in a row, and I think he is now going to stay in defense, because we are back to the beginning. Sadino on the left-hand side has Spect in the cover. Flag is dropped there. Spect had a grab there for a second. He got returned. The other flag is taken by Kenai on the right-hand side. And PRT are now going for another very good run there on the right-hand side, approaching his own base. The base seems safe, seems clean. He's on the flag stand, and 4-3. PRT are back in the lead. Wow. Proper action. Sadino now with the blue flag. Spect as well with the other one. Actually, it's E-Spect with the blue flag, I'm sorry. On the right-hand side, having a fight there with Apocalypse. Flag got returned. So, does Dusik go back to offense now once again? Is he gonna save the team once more and capture the fort? Serenity tried to go on the right-hand side with that flag, didn't manage to. Some stats again for you there. 8 grabs for Spect, 7 for Sadino. Currently for deadline, and also 8 grabs for Serenity. On the other hand, we have Apocalypse with 14 grabs made so far, and Serenity is on my screen. He's approaching that flag stand. Will be shot by Morpheus, who's currently defending inside the base. Ultra kill there made by Spec currently on his way towards the base, but he didn't manage to achieve anything with that. Spec again on my screen on the right hand side. Quick turns, quickly into the base. But it does seem that PRT are playing a bit more defensively there now. They are in the lead, and they only have 2.5 minutes to keep. So who do we have here? Divino. We have Kenai probably helping a lot in defense. We have Morpheus checking back in as well. And of course, Deta is defending, but Apocalypse continues his offense on the left-hand side. Flags picked up by Kenai now on the left side. And dropping that one though. Let me find Morpheus just to confirm. Morpheus is on defense for sure. Checking both sides of the map. I think they are playing 3 defense there, the PRTs. But Apocalypse is with the flag on the left-hand side, will be shot. So deadline need to worry about making a capture there, but they also have to be careful, because Apocalypse is an incredible flag runner, playing some proper CTF. So you can see Morpheus, Divino, and Deta are all on defense, so at least 3 defenders there for PRT. But this is the way it works in Division 1. People seal the base off, preventing the opponents from making a capture. But the blue flag is taken either way by Sadino there on the left-hand side. The other flag is taken as well. Apocalypse continues his runs. Flag is dropped there on the left-hand side and gonna be returned. 1 minute 30 is what we have on the clock. 4-3. PRT are in the lead with a narrow lead, but still a lead. Good enough to secure some points. Apocalypse with another grab. This guy will not tire. He's on the left-hand side. He did hear someone spawn behind him, but someone else came from the midfield area. It was Spect. The flag got returned. We have a 1 minute warning, and all PRT needs to do now is survive. I do not approve the Mass D, but then again, I mean, PRT does continue attacking. Apocalypse just sitting inside the base will be shot there. Try to delay or waste some time. But let's find some attackers of deadline. It is Serenity on the left-hand side. Nice shot there. Incredible shot on Morpheus. He's still inside the base. Going to grab that flag. The other flag is taken by Apocalypse same time, but Serenity is trying to escape on the left-hand side. I'm going to follow him for a while there. 30 seconds warning we have. The other flag carrier is Apocalypse. They're on the same side, I believe. The blue flag got returned. Red flag is still dropped inside that blue base. Is going to taken back home by Dusik. 4-3. 20 seconds to go. I don't think the deadline has a chance to pull it off anymore. They're all back inside the blue base, Divno and all of the others of PrT. 10 seconds to go, and PrT takes it home with 4-3 on map number 1, which was Command, the choice of deadline, by the way. So there you go. GG, PrT pulled it out, and they took the map 1 home. We'll be back shortly with map number 2, and we'll play some music for you as well, and I'm gonna take a break. Alright. And yeah, good stuff is gonna happen here. Like I said before, this is a very good tactical map, and they have clicked, so we are about to see those good tactics in like 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We are a fight, and we will see who is gonna make a first blood. It was actually Divno killing himself for some reason, but actually first blood went out to Morpheus. He's the one to frag, and we'll also shortly see who is going to be the first one to touch the flag. But I'm watching Kenai right now. The first one to touch is, of course, the Apocalypse, the most active flag carrier from the previous map. But he didn't go far with that for now. He's attacking up high through that teleport. Had some lagging in there. He's high inside the red base. Got shot. Still watching Apocalypse, killing down Eduard on his way. Goes into the base, onto the flag stand, grabs the flag, kills down Dusik with a nice shot there, up by the jump pad. Will be shot in the air by Edu though. Flag is returned. So Edu is defending for sure then again for deadline. And I think Dusik is the other one defending up high. Edu defending down low. On the other side we likely have Madetta defending up high. Yeah, we just confirmed that, and PrT has the flag right now. It is Kenai with that flag. On the left hand side, the flag is gonna be dropped there. Do they care to return it? I remember this one situation where teams forgot the flag, and it looks like they did. It is dropped on the left-hand side. Does anyone care to return it? Or maybe there's a tactical move there instead, but it's a weird place to leave the flag hanging, because Kenai knows where it is. Look at that. It's just here. It's gonna auto-return. Oh well. Oh man. Good old times. Please keep it English in the chat. I do not have time to moderate or ban anyone, but please do keep it English in the chat. I would really appreciate it, even though it is the Portuguese teams playing each other. But Spect is on the left-hand side now with that flag, and he'll be dropping it. Mateta returns it. Watching Spect right now. Watching Serenity actually on the right-hand side, jumping out of that tower, kills down Apocalypse in his way, but way too many blues in his way. Spawning in the tower again, still on the right hand side, and Mateta is there definitely and steadily on his way. Edu seems to be defending more offensively at the midfield as well, kind of you know, keeping an eye on the middle and the left entrance, but Morpheus is with the flag going down low to the middle, gonna wait inside the base for a bit, but Spect finds him with a good shot there, jumping from the high and returning that flag. By the way, if you notice, I actually have a 30-second delay with the stream, so if you are waiting for my reactions to what's going on in the chat, then they are going to be delayed by 30 seconds. So I apologize for that in advance, but this is the thing we agreed with all streamers for this season. That, yeah, 30 seconds delay would be introduced to avoid any kind of foul play. Sadino is now inside the blue base. The other flag is taken at the same time by Apocalypse. He drops it, but Sadino also doesn't go far with that flag. And both flags are returned back onto the stand. So yeah, this is, like I have been saying before, a very tactical map, so the teams need to communicate properly. They need to announce or tell each other where they are planning to go, and so on. Like Sadina, for example, here with the flag right now, the left-hand side inside the base, was trying to wait for a little bit, but was found really quickly. And I remind you that, you know, there is a change in the rules, so yeah, the loser... actually, the winner always gets 3 match points, regardless of how many maps it took to win. The loser then, if they lose, then they may get 1 point if they win a map. But if they draw a map, they get nothing. So basically, playing a draw is a waste of time, I would say. Except that, you know, having a draw gives you a chance to win faster. Look at this position of defense by Edu. He's just down low, standing there looking out of the door. This kind of means that he loses control over the higher entrance for a while, but then again he relies on the other defender, who is Dusik, up high, and Dusik just kind of ensures that nobody comes in through either the higher middle route or the left-hand side. But yes, a lot of movement is required on this defense position that Dusik is playing, and he also needs to listen carefully if he hears some steps or hears people coming through the teleport. That's also important to react upon. Serenity had a grab in there, and currently we have quite a little grabs made, but yeah, there's the fourth one coming in by Apocalypse, just waiting inside the base up high there to confuse the opponent. Gonna stay in that base, gonna go low. He's been seen now, back into the base, switches down to the left hand side really quickly, running over there, will be shot in the face by Dusik. All of the escape routes were sealed down, but Sadina is with the flag on the left-hand side. Kills Matteta there, his killing spree ended there, but Sadina having a very good run there, managed to take the flag out to the midfield area, picked up by Serenity, reaching his own side of the map there, down low. Flag is still dropped there and returned. So far, the best run there by deadLine. A good attempt, but didn't make it that far. Psy says that if PrT draws now, they win 3-0. Well, yeah, I mean, of course, playing a draw will get you closer to the win, of course. That is true. And you can, you know, seal it off and not let anyone come close. But it's a risk, you know, if you play very defensively on a draw. There is always a risk that one flag carrier somehow sneaks through, and you lose that one flag, and it may happen on the last minute, and this is a big risk to take, so it's always better to actually ensure there's at least one capture. But Kenai is with the flag, he's on the left-hand side. Nice run so far, has a couple of covers with him. Flag is dropped there in the midfield area, and Dusik is the one to get it back. Another good attempt there by PrT team, this time round. Kenai was approaching the enemy's base in there. Divno is the defender once again for PrT, but the red flag is in the hands of Apocalypse once again. This time round he tried to use the higher route, didn't go anywhere with it though. Serenity was inside the blue base for a second, gonna watch him for a bit as well there. His teammate Sadino is with the flag though. He's been told where Serenity is. They are both on the right hand side now there, or on the left side rather. Flag is dropped there, returned by Morpheus. And this round did not succeed. If you're just joining us, then welcome to this Division 1 game between deadLine and PrT. The first map was Command, and it was taken home by PrT with a narrow lead of 5-4. And so yes, technically it's enough for PrT or Porto to actually play a draw on this one. deadLine for sure needs a victory on this map to advance to the third old school map called Sprinter, which I actually am looking forward to cast as well. So yes, but yeah, we will see how this one will go. So far we have a 7.5 minutes played almost on this map, and no captures made just yet. Kenai on the left-hand side together with his teammate gets a boost in the back as well. Kills down Edu himself. Another boost there in the back. Goes to the mid-low side of his own base. The other flag is taken by Sadino. He's going up by the teleport there. I mean, by the jump pad, I'm sorry. Running towards the mid-high. Flag is dropped there. Kenai is back in his own base. And this could be a capture for PrT pretty soon. But Dusik picks up the other flag. All through the midfield area on the right-hand side now. Approaching his own side of the map now. Not going to go through the teleport. Enters the base instead on the right. And he is now inside the base, gonna go up by the jump pad to the usual cross-steal position. The other flag got returned there. Blue flag is inside the base, and this is gonna be a capture by deadLine. There you go. This is a changer there. And now deadLine are in the lead. Flag got returned by Serenity, I do believe. Or actually, yeah, I don't even know. I think it was Serenity indeed, and the flag was captured there. So 1-0. deadLine are in the lead now, and this is the kind of score that deadLine would hope for, but surely they will not stop attacking. But this score would be enough to advance to the third map. Kenai is the new flag carrier now. Inside that base will be shot by Edu. Flag is returned. some stats for you as well there. As Apocalypse with 6 grabs so far. Kenai having 4, Morpheus 2. On the other side we have 6 grabs for Sadino, 4 for Serenity, and Edu has 1 grab so far. Actually Edu has a capture, I'm sorry. We have Spect with 3 grabs in there. Kenai with the flag on the left hand side kills Sadino, will be shot down by the same guy. First map was a command indeed, and the score was 5-4. Not 4-3, but 5-4. PRT won though, yeah. Almost half of the map now played here, 10 minutes 30 remain. This is the second map here, Broken Limits. Good old school map, and myself, being an old school player, I am pretty happy to see that those old maps are still being played. Of course, it is good that, you know, there are new maps in the community, and there is even a map from UT2K4 such as Anfractious being used, which actually looks pretty incredible. The the graphics and stuff, they're all nice in there on Anfractious. And Anfractious was actually one of the 2 final maps in the banning for the Decider. Maddetta or PRT, PRT were the last ones to ban the Decider, or you know, to choose the Decider, and they banned Anfractious. Morpheus now with the flag on the left hand side. Kills Serenity on his way, flag will be dropped there. He was just alone, so nobody here to continue the run. Dusik on my screen up high, so he's now attacking once again. Or is he defending? Ah, he's in the red base. I'm sorry. I got confused in there. So you can see when I use this overlay, then I don't have those hard colors in here. So it's pretty. Sometimes it's quite hard to, you know, realize what kind of team the player is playing for, or on which side color-wise they are. But Morpheus is with another good run there, with a double kill, escapes the base through the midfield area there, being chased by Sadino. Flag is dropped there, gonna be picked up any second now by someone from PRT, I thought to say, but Sadino from deadLine got it back on the stand. Blue flag now taken by Sadino himself on the left side, back into the base. He's being hunted down by a lot of blue guys there. Kills down Divina himself, but Maddetta is the one to get it back. Maddetta. Blue flag was taken for a second. So currently the highest accuracy belongs to 47%, belongs to Divino. 47% accuracy. Dusik also has 47, but this is a running axe, so it's changing over time, so depending on the amount of shots you make versus those that are successful, this will change. But Serenity killing down Divino with that flag down to middle low. The other flag is taken as well, but Serenity continues his run, kills down Divino once again, down low at his own side of the map. The other flag is taken by Kenai on the left hand side. Serenity reaching his own base, getting a couple of boosts in there as well. Kenai drops that flag. Flag is returned there, and Serenity is going to make a second one there. 2-0. And deadLine are increasing their lead. Good stuff. Serenity hits a killing spree as well. Through the right side, together with Spect, they are going inside the base of PRT. I don't know where Spect went missing. Nicely sneaking into the base. Serenity got finally shot by someone else there, but yeah, 2-0. deadLine are in a good lead now. Watching Kenai. Now PRT needs to make everything they can, or everything in their power, to cap at least 2, because a draw is enough for PRT to win this match and get 3 match points. But currently it doesn't look this way. Still, though, 7 minutes to go, and a lot can change. Kenai on the right-hand side, together with 2 of his teammates there, so PRT are properly attacking. Kenai kills down Dusik. Apocalypse has the flag touch there, picked up by Morpheus, but Serenity is the one to come for rescue, and the flag is returned. Now red flag is taken, and returned. Apocalypse on my screen on the right-hand side, the most active flag carrier, even on this map as well. Currently having 8 grabs on his stat count. Still there in the base, having a fight with Serenity. Gonna kind of hide a little bit from the other defender, who is Dusik. Dusik is the one who managed to hunt him down. Kenai with a flag touch. Didn't go far though. There's some more stats for you. So far, the captures were made by Edu and by Serenity. And so far we have Apocalypse with 8 grabs, as well as Sedino on the other side with 8 grabs. So pretty much similar numbers in terms of CTF play. Divno is doing some proper defense here down low. And you know, compared to Edu, who's defending for deadline, Divno seems to be defending more inside the base rather than outside, and kind of just camping and, you know, waiting for more information from his teammate there. Sedino though kills Divno, and the flag is going to be taken any second now. Sedino just waits inside the base. He doesn't know that that Divno is right above him in that base. The other flag is taken as well, same time. Now Sedino has a clear run on the left-hand side, still inside the base, just hiding there. You know, nobody knows where he is. The other flag is taken by Apocalypse, but Sedino now escapes out of the base. He's been seen, unluckily, and the flag got returned. Some back shooting there by Sedino as well. But hey, this is Division 1. We have a 5-minute warning. Very solid lead there by deadline, because it is indeed difficult for the enemy to carry the flag away. But Morpheus is now sitting inside that base in that corner, kills down Deucing on his way, hits a killing spree, gonna try to escape down to middle low, kills down Edu himself, but way too many reds, and Serenity once again comes for rescue. And you know, if I were playing for, you know, if I was a Div 1 player, which I'm not, if I were playing for deadline, I would also do the same as what PrT did to them on map number 1. Seal off the base in the last 2 minutes. And it looks like Matt Deda went to offense now. He was a defender initially, but yeah, he is now attacking. So PrT have switched to a 4-man offense, I think. It's highly possible there. So watching Matt Deda for a little while there, with a double kill approaching the side of the map that belongs to deadline. Now the other flag is taken by Sedino on the left-hand side. Gonna try to go straight out to the midfield area, but has been seen by Apocalypse. You know, it's rare that you manage to escape out like that. You actually have to do some tactical play there and hide a little bit somewhere. Especially in Division 1. Serenity with the flag inside that base. But he didn't get anywhere. Still watching Serenity on my screen on the right-hand side. Will be killed by Kenai. So deadline does not stop attacking, and this is positive. I will check all of the attackers for deadline just in case. Spect. What is Spect doing? Spect is doing basically what PrT did, it seems. So Spect is the third helper there in the midfield area or so, but the blue flag is taken by Sedino. And he kills down Matt Deda on his way. The other flag is taken as well by Morpheus, who manages to bring it out to the midfield area. Sedino drops the flag. The other flag got returned. Red flag is still dropped in the midfield area. Someone is going to pick it up any second now. It is Apocalypse who had a touch there, but Edu got it back on the stand. Yeah. So there you go. But yeah, it looks like Spect is indeed in the midfield area, or at least helping defense there more actively. Gonna chase the players for a little bit as well, playing more defensive there for sure, but what do you expect? And if you look at this guy's aim, like this is, I mean, Spect is probably one of the best fraggers in the community, and being very quick and very good aimer. And we can see on the left hand side Spect currently has nearly 40% accuracy, but so do other players as well in deadline. So deadline are generally playing a very good game there. Watching Serenity on the right hand side, turning around like crazy, looking all around, just checking that, you know, if there is any blue, then shoot them basically. He heard a spawn, he killed down Apocalypse, but was shot by Morpheus. Following Sedino, one of the active attackers for deadline. I'm gonna show you some stats as well. So currently on this map, I think Sedino actually took over what Apocalypse did on the first map. He has 13 grabs. This is the most so far. The runner-up on the deadline team is Serenity with 7 grabs, and we have Spect with only 3. Sedino still on my screen. Gonna try to sneak around here, try to enter the PrT's base, but will not be able to. But we are gonna find some attacker of PrT instead, because it's more interesting to see they are the ones interested in making a capture. With 1 minute remaining, this becomes less and less likely that this match is going to end right here. It looks like we are going to see this third map, which is another old school map called Sprinter, with minor modifications though. Some jump pads have been added, and I think this is actually pretty comfortable, at least for myself as a defender. I find that those jump pads, at least inside the base, are very comfortable. I can get back to my position rather quickly. The only negative side of that is that with the jump pad, it's harder to keep the flag in a cross-steal position. But we'll talk about that a bit later. We have last 30 seconds to go on this map number 2, but it looks like deadLine are going to take it home with 2-0, which means that overall deadLine are in the lead by 1 capture, because the first map command ended in 5-4 victory for PrT. Last 5 seconds, and we are ending this map here. It is indeed 2-0, and we'll see you shortly with map number 3, which, I'm sorry, wrong screen, which is going to be Sprinter. I'm taking a break, and I'm leaving you with the next song. They have clicked, so we go live in about 7 seconds. I remind you, first map was Command, PrT took it home 5-4. Second map was Broken Limits, was taken home by deadLine 2-0, and now we are on with the third decider. First blood went out to Cedino, and Edu is one of the 2 defenders for deadLine, the second one being most likely deusik once again. First flag touch goes out to Cedino as well. Serenity picks it up though on the left hand side with that flag. The other flag is taken as well, but I'm watching Serenity. He drops that flag. The other flag is in the hands of Morpheus. From his point of view, also on the left hand side, approaching his own side of the map now. Gets a nice boost there into the base. Flag is dropped in the base. Someone is going to grab it and finish that capture. Maybe. Yes, it is Morpheus. He drops the flag as well. Still inside that base. I can't see anyone there, and it is Divino who will finally finish that capture. So right on the first 40 seconds, PrT manages to take the first one home. Some proper team play and proper boosting was going on as well, but I'm watching Spect right now as he was approaching the PrT's base. Still watching him on the right hand side on the jump pad. You can see how jump pads make this map much faster than it used to be. Now Morpheus with the red flag just waiting inside that base up by this ramp there. He's been seen by Edu and been shot by a frankly pretty good shot. Morpheus is another guy with a pretty decent aim on the right hand side. On the jump pad, quickly into the base, will be shot in the face by deusik. Actually going to try and find deusik, just to confirm that he is indeed defending, because he was defending the first 2 maps, but maybe he doesn't feel comfortable defending here. Indeed, deusik is in offense. So let's see who is defending for deadLine. But right now Morpheus is with the flag on the left hand side, gets a boost in the back despite the enemies being in there. Flag is picked up by Apocalypse, kills down Spect on the left hand side and returned by Serenity. So Edu is defending for deadLine for sure. But who else? Are they attacking with 4? It could be. It does seem like deadLine are attacking with 4. And Edu just crazy, like a crazy here, jumping from left to right, from right to left, ensuring that the base is clear. And he gets shot down there. The flag is going to be taken there. The other flag is taken as well. Cedino is with the blue flag on the left hand side, kills down one guy, has cover with him, drops it though. The other flag is taken by Apocalypse, went up higher to the left. deusik continues the run on the left side. Now it is a cross still pretty much there. Flag got returned there, the red flag, and deusik is going to make an equalizer. So there you go, 4-man offense already from the start. Pays off. It does. Apocalypse gets a boost on the right hand side with that flag. Kills down Spect himself. Nice run there again by PrT. The other flag is taken as well. Red flag is picked up by Morpheus on the right hand side. Continues his way to the base. Flag is dropped right there. Returned. And both of them are back on the stands. Good stuff. Kenai, kills down Edu with that flag on the left, gets a boost once again, kills down Dusik, gets another incredible boost there. Cover makes the job as well, killing down that opponent. Sedino is there waiting, he got killed there, and Kenai approaching his own base, onto the flag stand, another boost, and 2-1. PRT are back in the lead. And this probably means that you can see Dusik is already in the blue base. He's probably gonna grab here in a second. Well, he got shot, but Sedino instead does that. Yeah, so Dusik once again back to offense. And this is a very risky move, you know, from the start to go and start attacking with 4 players. Sedino on the right hand side with that flag, kills Kenai himself, gets a boost, double boost there on the right hand side, triple boost there on the right hand side, up by the jump pad on the right hand side. The other flag is taken by Morpheus. How many times have I said right hand side? But Sedino is now on the flag stand. There you go. 2-2 equalizer. Do you want me to say the right hand side once more? I think I went crazy there with that. But 2-2. And this is very equal. Wanna bet that Dusik is back on defense? Yeah, there he is. So as soon as deadLine loses the lead, Dusik goes attacking. Morpheus on the right hand side with that flag. Where he goes, I think right hand side is what you will describe me by soon enough. Watching Kenai right now. At the midfield area, got a kill from Edu, checks back into the base to make sure it's all clear. Has another fight here with somebody. Red flag seems to be secured inside the base, and Dusik gets it back on the stand. Find some more attackers. Apocalypse, one of the most active grabbers in this game for sure. Tries to approach the base there. I'm gonna show you the stats as well. 7 grabs so far, made by Morpheus. So even more than Apocalypse. And then on the other side we have maximum of 4, made by Sedino. Still watching Apocalypse, kills Sedino. Carefully aiming there towards that jump pad. Kills Spect with a pretty well aimed shot. If you are just joining us, then welcome to this Division 1 game, a group stage game between PRT and deadLine. 2 Portuguese teams, minus 2 UK players for deadLine. Nice spawn kill there by Apocalypse. Double kill by Serenity inside the blue base, grabs the flag up by the ramp there. Shot in the back by Divna, or in the face rather. I don't even know. But still watching Serenity with another double kill on the right hand side. Multi-kill up by the jump pad into the base. Will not hit a mega kill or ultra kill or whatever it is here. And it's good to see Jasmine really seeing old faces. It's like a good nostalgia going on for Jasmine there. I mean, she's been away for, I don't know, a number of years, 10 years, 7 years, something like this. And lots of, you know, old school players are there to say hello to Jasmine. Of course, she was a friend with everyone, and that's great, of course. And you know, with the pandemic, with the COVID and everything, lots of players actually returned. In fact, Team Estonia, Jasmine, my own team, we are with 7 Estonian players back here in the scene playing in that cup, which is, you know, I didn't believe it. I kind of, you know, jokingly told them a month ago that, hey guys, wanna find your UT and wanna play? And they were like, yeah, why not? And there we are, playing. But yes, 2-2 it is, deadLine and Porto. Very equal right now, and I remind you that if this map ends in a draw, then it doesn't end. Then it continues, because it's going to be sudden death overtime here. Whoever captures first will be the winner. And I remind you that at least 1 point will be given to the loser today, because a map win gives you at least 1 point, and the win of the whole match gives you 3 points. So either way, the score is going to be 3-1. The question is, for whom? This is indeed the 3rd map. And yeah, Sedino is with a run here now on the left-hand side with that flag. Has one cover with him, but a lot of blue is in front of him as well. And Meteta is the one to get it back on the stand. Hello to Ramdrop. Or Rampy. I like calling you Rampy, you know that? I think I'm the only one. Apocalypse on my screen on the right hand side. That doesn't go far, but doesn't go far inside the base. Who else to watch? Let's see. Can I? Currently on my screen. Shooting down Serenity, will be killed by Spect. And nobody wants to draw from this map because otherwise I'm gonna sit here until the morning. So it is in both teams' interest to actually make a capture on this map, take a lead and hold it. The only thing I'm afraid of is that once one of the teams actually, you know, becomes a leading team here, if it's closer to the end, they might seal off the game. They might put on 4 defenders and still leave, like, let's say if PrT goes in front, if PrT takes the lead here, then they'll seal it off. They'll have 4 players defend, and they'll still have Apocalypse attack, and he will be grabbing like every 10 seconds or so. So this will still add some pressure on deadLine. And on the other side, if deadLine takes the lead, then they will have Sedino attack, and you know, grabs will keep on coming. And so even though the team Mass Ds, they still each have a player who can properly bring flags home. Exactly half of the game played now, 10 minutes remain, plus the additional minutes we might see from the overtime. Red flag is taken by Apocalypse, still inside that base right now. He drops that flag. It's picked up now again by Morpheus. Kills down Spec, kills down Edu on his way out of the base up high. Will be shot down there, picked up by Kenai. Good run, good work there, or good team play as well. And the flag is still dropped and returned. Dusik had a lucky spawn there, I think. And the flag got back onto the stand. Dusik is the one here with a multi-kill and a killing spree as well inside that blue base. Are they attacking with 4 or something? He's on the left-hand side. What is deadLine doing? Let's fly ourselves into the red base. I'm sorry for this brief interruption here, but it does seem like deadLine are indeed attacking with 4. It is a draw. No, there he is. He is back. Dusik. He was just having a minor adventure to the opponent's base. Edu making sure the base is all clear, together with Dusik. And on the other side, of course, we have Divno defending. And I think Meteta is the other defender for PRT. Yeah. So ensuring it's all clear. We can see the accuracies as well on the left-hand side. Currently the player with the highest stack is Serenity, having 43. Apocalypse with the flag up by the ramp. Silently through the left-hand side. Higher kills down Sedino with a nice shot. He heard him come through that jump pad. But he was shot. And didn't make it far. Kenai on the right-hand side with that flag. Up by the jump pad. Good run. But the flag is dropped. Someone is going to get it back. And they don't manage to get far with that. Dusik again playing a bit more offensively than defensively. I think he is there to push and help his attackers, but Apocalypse is on the right hand side, out of the base. Spect is the one to return it on the stand after being flag carrier being eliminated by Edu. And now 7 minutes 30 to go. Looking at the stats right now, most grabs belong to Morpheus, right hand side. Edu still doing some solid defense in here. And double kill there by Kenai, up by the jump pad into the base, will be shot. Sedino with the blue flag on the right. And he'll be shot. You can hear my daughter there in the background for just a second in there, but it's actually her bedtime, but I'm gonna try to not scream too much or too loud in here. Apocalypse is with the flag on the right-hand side inside the base. The other flag is taken by Dusik, but he doesn't go far. And it looks like Dusik is once again trying to push more and more. So he's almost in the midfield area. You're now checking back into the base as there was someone in there. And that someone was Morpheus, eliminated though by Edu. Sadino approaching the blue flag now. Kills down Apocalypse with a double kill. Kills down Divno up by that ramp. Multi-kill, nice one. Is he gonna hit an ultra? No, he's not. The other flag is taken by Morpheus up high. Flag is still dropped there. Someone is going to return it. And 2-2, 6 minutes remain on the clock. Apocalypse together with his teammate there, still inside the right base, kills Edu on the right hand side, now switches back into the base to confuse the opponent. On the left now kills Sadino. Dusik will be the one to shoot him down with the double kill, returning that flag. Still 2-2. Still a draw. Watching Edu right now. Instead I'm watching Apocalypse on the right hand side in the base. Up by the ramp. Switches to the left high. It's quietly running in there. Kills Dusik with a nice shot there. Switching down to the left hand side. Flag is going to be dropped there. And returned by Spect. Good communication. For sure. And in this league I remind you that deadLine already has got one loss. This is the first game of PrT this season. Blue flag is taken by Spect, still inside that base. Kills Matt Deda. But that will not be enough. Someone said, wonder if we are going to see the spawn delay in action. Apparently it is implemented in UT as well. I didn't know that there is a spawn delay. I heard it existed in UT4, but apparently there is one here as well. So if we are going to see a draw and a sudden death overtime, there is going to be a spawn delay after 5 minutes in the overtime. That's good information. Mendes, JP, thank you for that. Can I with the red flag? Waiting inside the base, the other flag is taken by Spect, having a fight here with Medetta, I believe. And kills him down. Continues his way up high. The other flag carrier is out in the midfield area. He drops that flag. The other flag got returned as well. Blue flag taken by Serenity on the right. Has one cover with him. Drops it. Will be picked up any second now. The other flag is taken by Morpheus on the right hand side. Has a boost in the back as well. Spec drops his flag. The other flag is still in the hands of Morpheus. And returned. 2-2 is the score. It is the third map. If you are just joining us, then this is the group match here in Division 1 between PRT and deadLine. And we are watching the third map. The first one was very close command, ended in 5-4 victory to PRT. The second one was Broken Limits, taken home by deadLine with 2-0. Now we are here on Sprinter, Decider. Whoever is gonna take it home is gonna earn 3 match points. The loser is gonna get 1 for the 1 map win that they've had. Serenity in my screen inside the blue base. Will be killed by Porter, by Divno. Watching Spect now on the left hand side, 2:40 to go. By the jump pads, which is to the right hand side, you can see how those jump pads make the map much faster. Quickly jumping, making a double kill there, killing down both defenders. Up by the ramp there, he has Sadino there in the cover, but that wasn't enough. What a back shot there by Spect. Should I make a clip of that? No, probably not. Anyway, Spect is back inside the blue base again, fooled the opponent there with that jump pad, and you can see what you can do with those jump pads. You just jump on it and you kind of pass the opponent quickly. They're unable to react that fast, and you get a perfect chance to make a good shot on them from the side. This is why it's good for defenders to be on the backside ramp rather than on the front ramp, because that way you're able to see when someone is coming from the side. There is a red flag taken by Morpheus, trying to aim carefully to hit a double kill, and he does that. Will be shot in the back though. The other flag taken by Serenity up by that ramp. The flag is returned. Kenai with another attempt, waiting inside the base. Dusik will find him. 1 minute 30 is what we have on the clock right now. You can see the red and blue beams being exchanged, but those lead to nothing. Defenders are doing some solid work here on the both sides. We have still 2 defenders and 3 attackers doing proper CTF, even though some players are falling back. There are some back shots coming in here and there, but there is no big lockdown or anything because neither of the team wins from having a draw. But it does seem like we are going into the overtime. Serenity with a grab there on the left hand side, kills Kenai, switches down to mid-low. Will be found by Morpheus. Sadino with another attempt there in the base, kills Divno. Has Maddetta on his way, switches to the right hand side. Will be chased down by this leader of PRT. And the flag is back on the stand then. 30 seconds warning. And we are to see overtime. Hopefully not too long. Taking a sip of water here, just to ensure that I'm still alive. Flying myself around the red base there. Last 10 seconds. Blue flag is taken by Serenity on the right side. The other flag is taken as well. Up by that jump pad. Serenity drops his flag. The other flag is taken by Kenai. Switches down to mid-low. We are at the overtime officially. He's not going to drop to that hole. He instead switches to the left-hand side. Flag is dropped there. And is probably going to be returned. And what? It ended? Seriously? They had a wrong config. They had a wrong configuration. And there they clicked. We go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2 and 1. We are playing sudden death overtime. This time around, first blood goes out to Edu. And we are back onto the positions. Mission here is cap 1 flag. That's enough to end this game today. Winner gets 3 points, loser gets 1, because each have won a map. Morpheus is with the flag right now, up by that ramp. He gets shot. Sadino is with the other flag there, still inside the blue base, kills down Maddetta, makes a double kill there on Divno. On the right hand side, has one cover with him, drops it though. It's gonna be returned. Know where he goes. Apocalypse on my screen on the right hand side, carefully checks his back. Running towards that red base with a shot in the back by Spect. Should have checked it once more. Still watching him in eye there on the left hand side, but will be chased down by the same guy that he just killed. Spect is playing somewhat defensive. Let's see if he's actually DMing in the midfield area. Shooting Apocalypse and Morpheus in the back, so definitely Spect is playing more defensively. This appears to be the tactic of deadline. Already having 2 defenders inside the base, Spect is also the 3rd one, meaning that 2 players are attacking hard. Serenity together with Sadino are the ones to hopefully bring a flag, hopefully for them, bring a flag home. Serenity is the one on my screen right now, gets shot by Kenai. Morpheus on the other hand has the red flag. Won't be giving a foul with it. Flag is just nearby the stand. So Dusik definitely defending there along with Edu. And Spect also providing some defense. So only 2 attackers for Serenity. Let's see what happens on the other side. Apocalypse definitely attacking with a double kill inside that base. Grabs that flag. Kills down Dusik once more on the right hand side. Out of the base. 2 guys are in front there. Flag is going to be taken back home. Morpheus up with the flag on the other side. Flag is returned. So Divno is defending for PRT. I think Maddetta is defending as well. Apocalypse and Kenai for sure attacking. Maddetta defending. Let's see who else we have there. Morpheus, yeah. So PRT are playing with 3 attackers, while deadLine playing with 2. So deadLine is more defensive right now. Thus meaning that PRT has bigger chances to cap, even though breaking through that defense line is not as easy as you may think. You've already played 3 minutes of this overtime. It's basically 0-0, but actually it's 2-2. Watching Morpheus up high inside the red base. Kills Dusik. Goes into the base, carefully aiming on Edu. Gets shot though. Kenai picks up that flag inside the base. And Dusik doesn't let him go anywhere. Watching Spect right now. Still chasing players there in the midfield area. So he doesn't care to go to offense. His main tactic here is to ensure that none of the blues make it through to his own base. He does seem to be pushing a bit more now towards the blue base though, but still I think carefully aiming on any blue that he sees in the midfield area. Apocalypse though is with the flag inside the base still. Shot by Edu. Serenity gets it back on the stand. And somebody actually before the start of the map predicted that we would be seeing an overtime. I wouldn't want to be, you know, I didn't want to believe that, but there you go. Dusik silently defending here inside the base. Checking. Nice long range shot there in Apocalypse. Kenai approaching the red base up high. Misses 2, misses 3, misses 4, and doesn't hit. Blue flag is taken by Serenity inside the other base. Or actually that same blue base. But he didn't go far with it. We already have almost 5 minutes played of this overtime. Sadina now inside the blue base. Will be eliminated. Showing you some stats here for a second. Yeah, there you go, some statistics as well. We have Kenai with 3 grabs, Morpheus with 3 and Apocalypse with 2. So you can see clearly that 3 attackers on the PRT side, while only Sadino and Serenity have 2 grabs for deadline. Spect being the one DMing in the midfield. But Serenity is with that grab on the right hand side, up by that jump pad. Hits a nice shot there himself. Flag's picked up by Spect there for a second. It's dropped. And returned. So Spect is there in the midfield area, but you know, as soon as his team is able to carry that flag out to the midfield, he is there to help. He is there to grab it. It is the job though of Sadino and Serenity to get it out of the red base. At least carry it to the midfield area for Spect with his amazing aim to pick it up. Sadino is there approaching the blue base. He got shot though. Kenai. He's in the midfield area, attacking through mid-low now, approaching the red base. Goes through that corridor into the base on the right. Has a fight here with Dusik. He is in the vision of both defenders and being shot by Edu instead. It's a double kill and they exchange frags here with Edu. Kenai is another old school player, as most of them are for PRT. Have been playing for years and years. Also originally for PRT in clan base. Though I think Spect used to play for PRT back in the day. Now he switched the side to play for deadline. Kenai tried to enter the red base, but didn't manage to. But Serenity now with a run there kills Apocalypse, carefully aiming, switches to the right hand side high. He's dropped there. Somebody's gonna have to pick it up or return. It's gonna be a pickup. He got boosted, but he picks it up. It is Sadina with the flag. Continues the run up high at the middle. Flag is dropped there down middle and returned by Apocalypse. Good attempt by deadline. So no, Decider is Sprinter. I'm seeing that Remilia Scarlet is saying that second map was Sprinter, Decider Sprinter again? No. Actually, it was the third map already, but Serenity is with the run there on the left hand side, but you can see how many blues there were. All there, surrounding them. Sadino waiting inside the base. Got shot, the other flag taken by Apocalypse, up by that ramp, still 2 of the res on his way. Gets shot. Vendetta just inside the base. No. Doesn't go far. let's fly myself somewhere. I'm gonna go to the red base for a while. Just kind of watch what's going on in here. You can see this is Dusik defending right here on the ramp. And it does look like he's alone. So it might... No. There you go. We have the second guy back in here as well. Edu is back on defense. And on the other side you can see Divno together with Maddetta in the blue base. One is defending on the back, the other one more to the front. Getting some double kill there. Divno himself. Sadina now in the blue base. He's gonna grab that flag any second now. The red flag is taken by Apocalypse up high on the right side. Goes to the midfield area. One guy spawns in front of him and he drops that flag. Morpheus has another touch there on the left hand side. Through that jump pad on the left. Picked up by Apocalypse. Continues the run. The flag is returned. So somehow both teams managed to capture 2 flags on the first part of Sprinter. So it was 2-2, but now neither one is able to. So I suppose, you know, in the middle of the game, both teams suddenly started playing more defensively. Even though, as I explained, Spect was actually, or is playing more defensively in the midfield area. But yeah, now neither of the team is able to take it home. They really both want those 3 match points. Morpheus on my screen on the left hand side tries to carefully aim on the defender there. Kills down Edu, picks the flag on the right hand side. Dusik is nowhere to be seen. Morpheus is on the right side, just gets shot there. Flag is dropped, and where are the other attackers? I don't know. Blue flag is taken by Sadina though. He's inside the base. Kenai with another attempt on the left kills Dusik up by their jump pad. Carefully sitting there on the left. Nice run there so far by PrT. Flag is dropped but returned by Dusik. Almost 10 minutes played now in this overtime. Spect. He's with a grab. Look, this guy's attacking. He's not DMing there. It's a killing spree as well. He is dead. Let's follow Spect for a little while. His teammate though has a flag touch in there. Spect goes into the base, carefully aiming on Divno. Has Maddetta in front of him, makes a double kill there. Along with Serenity here, multi-kill on the right hand side. Serenity in the cover, flag is dropped. Serenity picks it up inside the base. Sadina picks it up. And the flag is returned. So it looks like, it does look like deadLine have switched back to 3 attackers. Morpheus inside the red base. Tries to kill Dusik. Very carefully aiming there, but that is apparently not enough. Yeah, we are basically seeing double Sprinter. We already watched 20 minutes of this map, and another 11 minutes are behind us in that overtime. So if they normally would have enabled the overtime, then there would be spawn delay. Every couple of minutes, people wouldn't be able to spawn immediately. So like if you play 5 minutes, a couple of seconds would be added to your spawn time. So if you die, you would have to wait a couple of seconds before you are able to spawn. And this kind of gives an opportunity or a way for opponent to finally capture that flag. Kind of prevents situations where you have a very long overtime. But since they incorrectly set up the map, incorrectly set up the server, we are not having those settings here. So it's just the regular. And we are still at 0-0, actually 2-2. Waiting for one of the teams to cap. Morpheus is inside the red base, he got shot. Find an attacker. Kenai on the right hand side. Goes into the base. Sadina, or actually Spectre. No, I think someone else from his team had a... Never mind there. So Kenai attacking the left hand side. He was just checking back his base for a minute there. Again, this problem where I don't see the color of the player I'm watching, and that's confusing. Sadina on the left hand side. Being chased down by Kenai. Apocalypse with another attempt. Kills Edu with that flag. Down low through that jump pad hole. Kills Dusik himself. Where is the cover? Where are they? Yeah. Team play is not working out. Kenai with the red flag. Inside the base just waiting. Telling his cover, come left. I'm coming left. Actually, he's saying I'm coming right from his own team's point of view. But in stream, when I'm broadcasting or when I'm shoutcasting here, I am always saying from the point of view of the player. So I think that is important. And that is for more clarity. Kenai on the right hand side, from his point of view, had a double kill there. Now they're all three there, all three attackers of the blue team. Entering the red base, approaching the flag stand. Kenai is the one to grab. Dusik with a multi-kill clears out the base, killing down all three. Someone makes a joke. COVID is gonna end before this game. That could very well be true. Just trying to find an interesting player to spectate. Apocalypse on my screen, and I'm going to show you some stats as well in the meanwhile. So Sadino currently with 9 grabs. Current flag is taken by Apocalypse on the right hand side. Not going to go on the jump pad, going to switch instead to the middle jump pad. It'll be shot there. They're going to exchange the shots with Serenity, and the flag is dropped on the jump pad. Someone has to return it. And it's back on the stand. But yes, the stats then. Yeah. So Sadino with 9 grabs, Serenity with 6, and Spect with 2 on the deadline side for the red team. On the blue side, Porto, 7 grabs for Kenai and Apocalypse, and Morphos having 8. And this is pretty much a Portuguese battle. We have 8 Portuguese players and 2 from the UK. Morphos with the flag, gets a boost in the back as well. On the right hand side up high, picked up by Apocalypse. Switches down to the left hand side, but this was a bad move. Switches down to mid low. It's dropped right there. It's gonna be picked up and returned. Almost 15 minutes played of overtime. Another good joke coming in from the chat. Lexio says, I believe Deckel will change to webcam and cast by gestures after 1 hour of the game. Because of no more voice. That could very well happen. I am actually losing my voice, as you can hear, and this has happened in the past. I don't even want to know what's going to happen in the playoffs, where there's a minimum of 3 maps, I think. I mean, in the grand final, there's a minimum of 3 maps, a maximum of 5 maps. And the 5th map being with an overtime. Yeah, I don't want to know. And this is actually, you know, a situation where casting together with someone else helps, because in such case the second broadcaster or second commentator can take it over for a second, while the other one can take a breath. But right now I have nobody here, and I have to do it myself. Watching Spect now, for a little bit, on the left hand side. Again, goes to check out the midfield. Look at his quick turns, he just goes nuts with the turns there. He has everything under control. The right hand side. Entering the blue base. And shot by his former leader, Maddetta. Spect came back into the base to make sure it's all clear. Killed down a flag carrier and now goes back to offense. And you see, there's a little thinking place here. Like, if you keep on killing people in the midfield area, it's gonna be hard for you to enter the base as well, because the people spawn there. So if you kill someone, if you shoot someone in the back, they're gonna be on your way eventually again. So sometimes it's wiser to just let them go. Let them run towards the base of your own, while you make it to their base. And then your defenders, trust them. Your defenders are gonna make the job. They're gonna kill him. And you'll have a chance to actually enter the base and cap. JP said that all maps have overtime in playoffs. Really? Seriously? Why? Nah, the overtime is not good. Definitely not good, especially if it's on all maps. Then we're gonna see lots of those sprinters. Double kill there by Kenai, into the base. With the flag on the right hand side, waits inside the base for a little bit. Someone is gonna come check up on him. He's up high, has one cover with him. He's waiting for a boost as well. He kills down Spect himself, drops that flag. It's gonna be returned now. Yeah. 18 minutes played of that overtime. Spect with the blue flag. That gets it back on the stand. And did they fail to map vote again? Did they fail to set up the server correctly once again? I hope not. I really hope they didn't. Kenai's with the flag on the right hand side. Back into the base. The other flag is taken as well by Serenity. Also in the base. Kenai drops his flag. Morpheus is the new flag here on the other side, but Serenity continues his run on the left hand side. He drops that flag. The other flag is taken by nobody. They're back. They're returned, both of them. Yeah. I mean, normally, if it was an overtime, we would already see around 20 plus grabs in there. But right now, both flags are taken. Kenai's on the left hand side. Blue flag is taken by Spect. He's out in the midfield there. He drops that flag. That flag is also back on the stand. At least they are attempting, at least they're trying, and they're managing to carry the flag out of the bases. So at least something is working out. Serenity on the right hand side with another attempt there, up by the jump pad. Nice run there so far, but Divno gets it back. Monster kill there by Sedino, double monster actually. This means at least six shots, 6 successful shots in a row. Serenity alongside Sedino on the right hand side, alongside Spect as well. They're all three inside the blue base there. Someone is gonna grab that flag. It is Spect indeed. Serenity in the cover. Serenity makes a double kill there in the cover, but Spect is with that flag. Sedino is here as well. They're all alive, going up high, still waiting inside the base, dropping down through that hole on the right hand side now. They don't know where he is. He's just running there silently. He hasn't been spotted yet. Gets a boost in the back as well, and this could very well be a capture for deadLine. He's just hiding here. He's approaching the flag stand. 1-0, good game, and we end it right here with Spect making that capture and deadLine taking it home. It finally ended, and we are going to have a little break here as well. I'm gonna be back shortly with my final word. I'm gonna put on this song and take a drink. Enjoy.